some reason, I forgot to do this video on Bossy with the paper bag test. I remember at some point, some people would try and claim that she was lighter than a paper bag by a lot. But if you look at her in normal lighting, she's actually darker. I thought that she was actually a couple shades lighter as well. Because I am honestly pretty confused. Being completely honest. And I've talked about this a bit. My mother would always notice this too. Where I would think people that were darker than me were my color. So when I think they're darker than me, I think, well, their skin has the same properties as me, basically. But I looked at this like back in September. For some reason, I forgot why. But I was doing the color picker for everyone's complexion. My roommates, everybody. And anyhow, I realized she's darker than a paper bag. And I understand now, that's why she probably was pushing the paper bag so much. But yeah, apparently, when people would call her brown-skinned, I would think that, is she really brown-skinned like the brown-skinned people who can't pass paper bag tests, or is she like light brown? I thought she was light brown. But now that I notice it, it's like, well, in certain lighting, she looks like she's light brown. Like when she's just look a little bit lighter, it looks like she's looking more light brown. And when people make themselves into someone being light brown, usually that means they're not really light brown. They're really more like brown skinned. So I guess she's not even light brown from my perspective, I guess, which is, something I just noticed. So I was just putting that here for this video because it's been a long time and I haven't been able to do that. I think that people lighter than a paper bag are not light-skinned. I think the first people I put in this video, that's light-skinned. She's brown-skinned, and people who are lighter than this color, which is a paper bag color, the color before was her color, much darker. I think people lighter than that are light brown skinned. I would also say people of this color are light brown skinned. Like Beyonce, for example, is light brown skinned. Once your skin tone starts to be called red, it technically isn't lighter than a paper bag. If you look at the colors that are called red, they're always deeper than a paper bag's color. A paper bag is about a brown color, not a reddish color. Reddish color would be darker. And orange colors, like Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Halle Berry, myself, we have a light orange color when we lose our tans. And you could say, some people say that's light skin. I wouldn't say that's light skin. That's light brown to me. That's my perspective on it. I've seen people much lighter than a light orange color say they're not that light skinned themselves. So, I mean, the whole determination of skin tone is different. I would consider anyone lighter than Rihanna, or a little, like at least 3 shades lighter than Rihanna, is obviously light-skinned in my opinion. Zendaya Coleman's light-skinned, Alicia Keys is light-skinned, Tisha Campbell is light-skinned, Yellow Bones are light-skinned. But I do want to say, somebody was pointing this out and saying that redbones were light-skinned. Redbones aren't light-skinned. Because if red bones were light-skinned, do you know what red bone means? It means reddish-brown. So what I showed you on like bossy and people like that, that would be a red bone, right? A reddish-brown. And it says in their color that they're a reddish-brown, or a color of a red, basically. And you can see they're much darker than a paper bag, so they are generally just brown-skinned women. Maybe they are slightly lighter than the average black person, but that is not light-skinned, in my opinion. You can be slightly lighter than the general population of black people. That doesn't make you light-skinned. I mean, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, myself, Halle Berry are much lighter than the average black person. That doesn't make you light-skinned. Light skin is specifics. Light skin is yellow. Light skin is without the brown color at all. Or orange color, or whatever the fuck. But they don't really have a color to them, So, that's all I wanted to say in this video. That's all. I know, this is probably out of the blue, but I think, it's about time I make a video, so Enjoy. Bye.